With a gentle touch, we can shake the world, said Mahatma Gandhi, on a small frame which created wonders, wishing everybody a wonderful, happy 75th Independence Day celebration in India. To create that gentle push, the amount of Samskriti which has been practiced unconsciously, which has got embedded in the subconscious brain of the family. That Samskriti doesn't create any fear or pain. Once that is not practiced, then you can feel the suffering. When India got independence, the whole fight was, we do not want to be dependent on anybody. We do not want another master to tell us what to do. So we asked for independence. That we want to be independent. That means the face, God or the nature has given everybody different faces. You cannot see the same face with another person. So that means there is an independent talent with everybody. That means there is an independent power with everybody which can roar like a 1,000-man warrior, except when I went and told the Japanese that you all look alike, and they said, oh, we are thinking you Indians are all looking alike. So it is just a thing. But otherwise the face is different. That independence, if you are allowed to utilize it, where there is fear, where there is poverty, that independence of trying to respect and bow and lie down flat and to the Sashtanga Namaskara, to the Surya, to the sun goddess in the morning. Yes. Yesterday I was listening to one interview. In that they were telling that mimicry artist Dayanand was telling, I was very close to Rajkumar's son Shivraj. And Dayanand told Rajkumar's son Shivraj, your father is a big actor and you come from a rich family. Your father teaches you everything about how to act. For us, who is there? We have to depend on somebody. We were not independent. We didn't have a Samskriti which has been taught and sent us. So we have to sweat it out. And Shivraj told us, no, my father did not teach me anything, Shivraj Kumar said. He said, my father said, morning, 5 o'clock the car will come. So much before the car comes to take you for shooting, it is your duty to take bath, get ready and stand near the door. That is your independence, not dependent. You have to be independent to give freedom to another person. You stand near the door. Annav Rajkumar told his son Shivraj Kumar, stand near the door. With not only stand near the door, you have to stand near the door and give a namaste to the driver and offer him coffee. He should not wait there and horn for you to come out. You must be well prepared to reach there. Yes. And once you enter the car, do not ask him where he is taking you, because he knows he has to take you to the studio. Before you enter the studio, please do a Shashtanga Namaskara. That is our Samskriti. Please touch the floor. And as you enter, you will see the security guard or the watchman. Please say Namaste to him. Namaste to him. And there will be an idol in a DJ in every place, studio. Please do a full Shashtanga Namaskara. Yes, that is the only art my father has taught me. And he told me that after that you go to the director, to the producer and say namaskara. And don't forget, to makeup artist you have to say namaskara, and to the makeup materials you say namaskara. When they are all finished the act, then acting happens of its own. You do not have to do anything. Anu Rajkumar told Rajkumar, it seems. And don't look around. If everybody is eating, please make sure you sit along with them and have food. I have witnessed that Shivraj Kumar, the moment he got down from the car, he ran and touched my feet. When we went for a shooting in the shooting place, he refused to sit in front of me. He offered his special room. I refused to go to his room, but he said, no, Swami Rakumjee, you please come to my room, please sit in my room. He dragged me to his room. I slowly went there and he came out because they are such a huge big act. But look at his acting. Even now I love him only for that one experience. That is independent. Depending on somebody else, acting happens of its own. Our richness happens of its own. Our Samskriti is our strength to show the world. We are thinking we got independent, but independently, how do you work independently? By not removing your dress and throwing it out and sitting in front of your TV is not independent. Participating in the household chores and trying to show love is your independence. In that independence, yes, be an individual in a group, in a crowd. Don't be one among the crowd. Be an individual crowd, but move with the crowd or the crowd will trample you to death. I kept on telling people, crowd will trample, but be an individual in the crowd. You are an individual, independent. Don't be dependent. When you keep doing, then the Samskriti and other things falls into you. When you respect the rainwater, much before the rains come, you created the land for the rainwater to go, to recharge the groundwater. Yes. When you collect the rainwater, it's ozone, and you take bath with that same rainwater, your diseases are out, no skin disease, you feel very healthy. We are talking about independence. Today, a lot of speeches about Independence Day celebration. If the whole of India, they say only 2% of the Indians are paying the tax. If just 2% and you can carry the country, and if all the 100 people join together and work, 2% means they are the only one independent who is trying to use the brain to use. But that use, because 2% are using the brain, misuse is happening. But if all the 100 people, yes, that independently, if they work, what a powerful power we have. The love for our land, to love the land, the Samskriti, for the Samskriti to practice, that what Anu Rajkumar told his son Shivraj Kumar, that before the driver comes, you have to be standing near the door. Before the sun rises, you have to be standing near the door to look whether when the sun is rising up to see, give the first namaskara, to offer a coffee, the first shashtanga namaskara, the first stretching up, there, to sit inside the car before the driver would say, offer him a coffee, and then do the Surya Namaskara, and then watch the sunset, yes, and then you can go around to it before you enter the house, before you enter the other places, the elders in the house say Namaskara to them. Namaskara even to the makeup things also. Namaskara to the materials, the kitchen materials, your furniture, the plants, your pets. That make the start of acting happens of its own. Richness happens of its own. Samskriti is thy name. That is the celebration of independence. Otherwise, we spend a huge amount of celebrations without anybody being independent. Love, but love from your independence of to roar like 1,000-man warrior. We have the power, execute the power, and make the whole country a beautiful celebration, 75th Independence Day celebration. That is the celebration we are looking at. Studies also, not to copy, to get a mark, but you're independently putting your thought into the paper whether it's right or wrong. Happy Independence Day.